Hey everyone, what's up? I've got something super exciting to share with you today. We're diving into a place that's just Portugal. Have you been there? If not, you'll be packing your bags by the end of this video. And if you have, you'll be itching to go back. Trust me on this one. Portugal's got it all. Sunshine, mouth-watering food, jaw-dropping history, and views that are just out of this world. So, I've put together a list of the top 10 must-visit spots in this amazing country. Think of me as your friendly travel guide, minus the tiny flag and the annoying microphone feedback. We're going on a virtual trip together, and I'm going to show you why Portugal should be at the very top of your travel bucket list. I'm talking stunning beaches, fairy tale castles, cities buzzing with energy. The whole package. Get ready, grab a snack, maybe something Portuguese if you're feeling adventurous, like a pastel de nata, if you can find one. If not, a cookie will do. We're about to dive into the beauty, the charm, and the sheer awesomeness of Portugal. It's going to be fun, it's going to be informative, and who knows, maybe we'll even learn a Portuguese word or two. Probably not from me, my pronunciation is, well, it's a work in progress. Let's go. First up, we have Lisbon. Oh, Lisbon. Where do I even begin? It's the capital, it's vibrant, it's hilly, and I mean, wear comfortable shoes, people, seriously. Your calves will thank you later, but every single step is worth it, believe me. The city just oozes this incredible energy, a mix of old-world charm with a super cool modern vibe. You can feel the history in the cobblestone streets, but then you turn a corner and there's this amazing street art or a trendy new cafe. It's like your cool grandma who knows all the best stories but also knows how to use TikTok. That's Lisbon. And the historic sites? Get ready to be amazed. You've got São Jorge Castle perched up high, looking out over the entire city like it's the king of the world. The views from there? Spectacular. You can see the terracotta rooftops, the Tagus River, everything. Then there's Belém Tower, right on the water, looking like something straight out of a knight's tale. And the Geronimo's Monastery nearby? The details on that place will make you wonder how they even did it. It's like, did they have tiny, tiny elves with even tinier chisels? It's that intricate and beautiful. But Lisbon isn't just about old buildings, oh no. The culture there is so rich. You have to, and I mean experience fado music. It's this soulful, melancholic music that just gets you right in the heart, even if you don't understand a word of Portuguese. Find a little fado club, sit back, and just let it wash over you. And the trams, especially tram 28. It's this cute old-fashioned yellow tram that rattles and screeches its way through the narrowest streets. It's a touristy thing to do, sure, but it's also a fantastic way to see the city, bumping along with everyone else. Then when the sun goes down, Lisbon really comes alive. Bairro Alto is the place to be for nightlife. It's a whole neighborhood of tiny bars packed into narrow streets. You grab a drink, you spill out onto the cobblestones, you meet people from all over the world. It's this incredible buzzing atmosphere. It's loud, it's fun, and you'll probably make some questionable decisions, but hey, that's what vacation is for, right? Just make sure you remember where your hotel is, or at least the name of it. That's always a good start. And we can't talk about Lisbon without talking about pastéis de nata. These are little custard tarts, but calling them little custard tarts is like calling the Mona Lisa a painting of a lady. They are divine. Warm, flaky pastry, creamy custard, a little sprinkle of cinnamon and powdered sugar. Oh my goodness. You'll find them everywhere. But the original recipe is from Pastéis de Belém, near the monastery. The line might be long, but it moves fast, and it is so worth it. You'll eat one, then you'll immediately want another. Don't fight it. It's a losing battle. Okay, prepare yourselves because our next stop is Sintra, and this place is pure magic. I'm not even kidding. If you've ever dreamed of stepping into a fairy tale with whimsical palaces, mysterious gardens, and enchanting forests, Sintra is where that dream comes true. It's a short train ride from Lisbon, but it feels like a world away. It's nestled in these lush green hills, and the air just feels different, cooler, almost mystical. It's the kind of place where you half expect a fairy or a friendly gnome to pop out from behind a tree. The star of the show, or at least one of them, is Pina Palace. Oh my goodness, this palace. It's like a Disney castle decided to have a party and invited all the colors of the rainbow. It's bright yellow, vibrant red, with blue tiles and fantastical turrets and domes. It sits on top of a hill, so the views are, you guessed it, Absolutely incredible. You can see all the way to the Atlantic Ocean on a clear day. Exploring the inside is just as fun, with its opulent rooms and quirky details. It's just pure, unadulterated whimsy. Then there's Quinta da Regalera. This place is less bright colors and more mysterious and intriguing. It's an estate with a palace, a chapel, and these incredible gardens filled with hidden tunnels, grottos, and symbolic statues. The highlight for many is the Initiation Well, which isn't really a well, but a subterranean tower that spirals deep into the earth. It's said to have been used for Masonic rituals, and walking down those winding stairs feels like you're uncovering some ancient secret. It's a bit spooky, a lot fascinating, and totally unique. You also can't miss the Castelo dos Muros, or the Moorish castle. These are the ruins of a medieval castle that snakes along the top of another hill in Sintra. It dates back to the 8th and 9th centuries, so we're talking serious history here. Walking along its ancient ramparts with the wind whipping around you and panoramic views of the town and Pena Palace in the distance is an incredible experience. It makes you feel very small, in a good way, thinking about all the centuries that have passed by these very stones. It's a bit of a climb, but totally worth the effort. Beyond the big-name palaces, Sintra itself is just a delight. The town is charming, with narrow winding streets, cute little shops selling local crafts and pastries. Try the colladas de Sintra, they're delicious little cheese tarts. The surrounding forests are full of walking trails, leading to hidden fountains and viewpoints. It's a place where you can easily spend a whole day, or even two, just getting lost in its beauty and magic. Seriously, if you go to Portugal and skip Sintra, you're missing out on something truly special. Don't be that person, go to Sintra! Go to Algarve, sun, sand, and stunning sea caves. All right, let's head south, all the way south, to the Algarve. If you're dreaming of sunshine, golden beaches, and sparkling turquoise waters, this is your paradise. The Algarve is Portugal's southernmost region, and it's famous for its incredible coastline. We're talking dramatic cliffs, hidden coves, long stretches of sandy beaches, and some of the most beautiful sea caves you'll ever see. It's the kind of place that just makes you want to kick off your shoes, feel the sand between your toes, and forget all your worries. Ah, the Algarve. The beaches here are legendary, and for good reason. You've got Praia da Marinha, often touted as one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, with its stunning rock formations and clear waters. Then there's Praia da Felicia, with its vibrant orange cliffs stretching for miles, creating this incredible backdrop to the golden sand. There are so many to choose from, whether you're looking for a lively beach with all the amenities or a secluded little cove where you can escape the crowds. Pack your sunscreen, pack your swimsuit, and prepare for some serious beach time. But the real showstoppers in the Algarve, for me anyway, are the coastal caves and grottos. And the most famous of them all is the Benagil Cave. You've probably seen pictures of it. It's this huge sea cave with a hole in its ceiling, letting the sunlight stream in and illuminate the small beach inside. It's absolutely breathtaking. You can only reach it by boat, kayak, or paddleboard, but it's an excursion you absolutely have to do. There are lots of boat tours that will take you to Benagil and other incredible grottos along the coast. It's like exploring a secret, watery wonderland. Of course, with all that beautiful water, there are plenty of activities to keep you busy. Surfing is huge in the Algarve, especially on the western coast where the waves are bigger. There are surf schools everywhere if you want to give it a try. Kayaking and paddleboarding are great ways to explore the coastline at your own pace. And then there are boat trips for dolphin watching, fishing, or just cruising along and admiring the scenery. Or you could just lie on the beach and work on your tan. That's a perfectly acceptable activity too. No judgment here. Beyond the beaches and caves, the Algarve also has some really charming towns. Lagos is a popular one, with its historic old town, lively marina, and nearby Ponta da Piedade, another spot with incredible rock formations. Tavira, further east, is a bit more traditional and tranquil, with its Roman bridge and lovely churches. Each town has its own character, its own little restaurant serving up fresh seafood. Oh, the seafood in the Algarve is amazing. So whether you want adventure, relaxation, or a bit of both, the Algarve has got you covered. It's sunshine in a bottle, that place. Chapter 5. Madeira, the floating garden of the Atlantic. Now, let's hop on a plane, a metaphorical one for now, and head out into the Atlantic Ocean to the island of Madeira. They call it the Pearl of the Atlantic or the Floating Garden, and let me tell you, those names are spot on. This isn't your typical sandy beach island. Madeira is a volcanic island, rugged and mountainous, covered in lush green vegetation. It's a paradise for hikers, nature lovers, and anyone who appreciates dramatic, breathtaking scenery. It's like Hawaii's European cousin, but with more fortified wine. One of the most unique things about Madeira is its network of lavadas. These are irrigation channels that were built centuries ago to carry water from the wetter north side of the island to the drier south side. And alongside these lavadas are walking paths, hundreds of miles of them, crisscrossing the island. Hiking a levada walk is an absolute must-do in Madeira. You'll walk through laurel forests, past waterfalls, along steep hillsides, with stunning views at every turn. Some are easy strolls, others are more challenging, but there's a levada for everyone. It's an incredible way to experience the island's natural beauty up close. And speaking of natural beauty, Madeira is just packed with it. The landscapes are incredibly dramatic. You have towering sea cliffs like Cabo Girao, one of the highest in Europe, with a glass skywalk that will test your courage, or make you cling to the railing for dear life, like I did. Then there are the mountains. You can hike to Pico Ruivo, the island's highest peak, for unbelievable panoramic views above the clouds. It feels like you're on top of the world. The island is just a constant stream of wow moments. The capital city, Funchal, is also lovely. It's a charming city, nestled in a natural amphitheater, with colorful flowers blooming everywhere. You can visit the botanical garden, which is just an explosion of tropical plants, or take a cable car ride up to the village of Montifort. You guessed it. More amazing views. And while you're in Monte, you absolutely have to try the famous toboggan rides. Yes, you heard me. You sit in a wicker basket sled, and two guys in traditional white outfits and straw hats push and steer you down the steep, winding streets. It's exhilarating, a little bit terrifying, and totally unique to Madeira. And of course, we can't forget Madeira wine. Like port, it's a fortified wine, but with its own distinct character and history. You can visit wine lodges in Funchal to learn about its production, and naturally have a taste. The island also has a rich culture, with traditional festivals, delicious food. Try the espetada, skewered beef cooked over an open fire, or the bolo do caco, a type of flatbread. Madeira is just a feast for the senses. It's an island that will capture your heart with its rugged beauty and unique charm. It's truly a special place. Chapter 6. Coimbra History, Students, and a Whole Lot of Soul. All right, let's head back to mainland Portugal and visit Coimbra. This city has such a special place in Portugal's history and culture. It was once the capital of Portugal, and it's home to one of the oldest universities in the world, the University of Coimbra, founded way back in 1290. Can you imagine? That university has seen more history than most countries. The city has this amazing blend of ancient traditions and youthful energy, thanks to its huge student population. It's a place that feels both wise and wonderfully alive. The University of Coimbra is, without a doubt, the heart of the city. It's perched on a hilltop overlooking Coimbra, and its historic buildings are just magnificent. You absolutely have to visit the Biblioteca Joanina, the university's Baroque library. It's one of the most stunning libraries I've ever seen. All gilded carvings, exotic woods, and frescoed ceilings. And get this, they have a colony of bats living in the library that come out at night to eat the book-damaging insects. How cool and slightly creepy is that? You can also visit the Royal Palace, the Chapel of São Miguel, and the Botanical Garden, all within the university grounds. The old town of Coimbra, known as Alta and Sofia, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's a maze of narrow, winding streets, steep alleyways, and ancient buildings. It's the kind of place where you just want to wander aimlessly, discovering hidden squares and charming little shops. And as you explore, you might hear the sounds of Fado de Coimbra. Unlike Lisbon Fado, which is often sung by women and tells stories of lost love and longing, Coimbra Fado is traditionally sung by male university students, often about student life and love. It has a unique melancholic beauty too. The Mondego River flows right through Coimbra, and it adds another layer of charm to the city. You can take a leisurely stroll along its banks, or even go for a boat ride. On one side of the river, you'll find the Santa Clara a Vela Monastery. a Gothic monastery that was abandoned due to frequent flooding and has since been partially excavated. It's a fascinating site with a very poignant atmosphere. It's like a ghost of the past, slowly revealing its secrets. And then there's the student life. During the academic year, Coimbra is buzzing with students. You'll see them in their traditional black capes, especially during university festivals like Queima das Fitas, the burning of the ribbons at the end of the academic year. This energy gives the city a really vibrant, youthful feel, even amidst all its ancient history. There are plenty of cafes, bars, and restaurants catering to the student crowd. So it's a great place to find good, affordable food and a lively atmosphere. Coimbra is a city that will educate you, charm you, and maybe even make you feel a little bit younger. Our next destination takes us deep into the heart of the Alentejo region, to the incredible city of Évora. This place is like a living museum, I'm telling you. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's packed with beautifully preserved monuments that span centuries, from Roman times to the Renaissance. Walking through Évora feels like stepping back in time. The city is surrounded by medieval walls, and inside, you'll find whitewashed houses with yellow trim, narrow cobblestone streets, and a sense of history that's just palpable. It's a truly special place. One of Évora's most iconic landmarks is the Roman Temple, often mistakenly called the Temple of Diana. It dates back to the 1st century AD, can you believe it? And it's remarkably well preserved, with its Corinthian columns standing proudly against the sky. It's right in the city center, and it's just awe-inspiring to see something so ancient, right there in front of you. Imagine all the history those stones have witnessed. It's the kind of thing that makes you go, wow, the Romans really knew how to build things to last, didn't they? They certainly did. Not far from the Roman temple is the Sé Cathedral of Évora. This is a massive, fortress-like cathedral, mostly Gothic in style, built between the 12th and 13th centuries. It's one of Portugal's most important medieval cathedrals. You can climb up to the roof for fantastic views over Évora and the surrounding Alentejo plains. The interior is equally impressive, with its imposing architecture and beautiful chapels. It's another one of those places that just makes you feel the weight and grandeur of history. It's pretty powerful. Now, for something a little different, and maybe a little macabre, there's the Capela dos Ossos, the Chapel of Bones. Yes, you read that right. It's a small chapel located next to the Church of St. Francis, and its interior walls and pillars are decorated with human bones and skulls, thousands of them. They were exhumed from nearby cemeteries in the 16th century. Above the entrance, there's an inscription that says Nos osos que aquí estamos, pelos vossos esperamos, which means, we bones that are here, for yours we wait. It's a bit chilling, but also incredibly thought-provoking. It's definitely not for the faint of heart, but it's a unique and unforgettable experience. Évora is also the main city of the Alentejo region, which is known for its rolling plains, cork oak trees, vineyards, and delicious cuisine. So while you're in Évora, be sure to explore the local food scene. Try some traditional Alentejan bread, olive oil, cheeses, and of course, the regional wines. It's a very agricultural area, and the food is hearty and flavorful. Évora offers this amazing combination of rich history, unique sights, and a taste of the Alentejo's distinct culture. It's a city that will stay with you long after you've left. Get ready for an adventure to a place unlike any other in Portugal, or maybe even Europe. We're heading out to the Azores, an archipelago of 9 volcanic islands way out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. These islands are like a lost world, a paradise of dramatic landscapes, lush greenery, and incredible biodiversity. If you're looking for raw, untamed nature, stunning volcanic scenery, and a chance to get away from it all, the Azores are calling your name. Seriously, it's like Mother Nature decided to show off here. The volcanic landscapes are just mind-blowing. On São Miguel, the largest island, you have Sete Cidades, a massive volcanic crater with 2 stunning lakes, one blue and one green, nestled inside. The legend says they were formed from the tears of a princess and a shepherd who were forbidden to love each other. Romantic, right? And the views from the crater rim are just out of this world. Then there's Furnace, another volcanic area where you can see bubbling hot springs, geysers, and even eat cozido das furnas, a stew cooked underground using the natural volcanic heat. How cool is that? One of the biggest draws of the Azores is the incredible marine life. These islands are one of the best places in the world for whale and dolphin watching. You can take boat trips out into the ocean and have a pretty good chance of seeing several species, including sperm whales, pilot whales, and various types of dolphins. Sometimes you can even see blue whales, the largest animals on Earth. It's an absolutely thrilling experience to see these magnificent creatures in their natural habitat. It's something you'll never forget, I promise you. The Azores are also a hiker's paradise. Each island has its own network of trails, leading you through breathtaking scenery, along dramatic coastlines, up volcanic peaks, through lush forests, and past beautiful crater lakes. The air is so clean, the nature is so pristine, it's just incredibly refreshing for the soul. You can also go canyoning, kayaking, diving, or just find a quiet spot to soak in the incredible views. It's an adventure playground for anyone who loves the outdoors. You'll want to bring your good hiking boots for this one, for sure. Each of the 9 islands has its own unique character and charm. São Miguel is the biggest and most diverse. Pico is dominated by Portugal's highest mountain, Mount Pico. Faial has its famous marina filled with colorful paintings by visiting sailors, and Flores is known for its incredible waterfalls. The culture of the Azores is also distinct, with its own traditions, festivals, and delicious local food, especially cheese and seafood. The Azores are truly a hidden gem, a place of incredible natural beauty and tranquility. It's a bit of a journey to get there, but oh, is it worth it? All right, let's head back towards Lisbon, but just a little bit west, to the absolutely charming coastal town of Cascais. This place used to be a humble fishing village, but then, in the late 19th century, the Portuguese royal family started using it as their summer retreat. And you know what happens when royals pick a spot? It becomes chic, it becomes popular, and it becomes very, very lovely. Cascais still has that elegant, sophisticated vibe, but it's also incredibly relaxed and welcoming. It's the perfect seaside escape. The beaches in Cascais are just delightful. They might not be as vast as some of the Algarve beaches, but they are incredibly picturesque and perfect for a relaxing day by the sea. Praia da Rainha, Queen's Beach, is a small sheltered cove that was supposedly the private beach of Queen Amelia. It's incredibly pretty. Then you have Praia da Conceição and Praia da Duquesa, which are larger and more bustling, with plenty of cafes and restaurants nearby. The water is calm, making it great for families or just for a gentle swim. It's the kind of place where you can easily spend an afternoon just soaking up the sun and listening to the waves. The Marina de Cascais is another highlight. It's a modern, bustling marina filled with sleek yachts and sailboats. It's a great place to take a stroll, admire the boats, and maybe dream a little about sailing off into the sunset. There are also some fantastic restaurants and bars around the marina, offering beautiful views over the water. It's a very pleasant spot to enjoy a meal or a drink, especially as the sun begins to set. It has a very sophisticated yet relaxed holiday atmosphere. You'll feel very fancy, but in a comfortable, non-stuffy way. If you're up for a bit of dramatic coastal scenery, you have to visit Boca do Inferno, which means Hell's Mouth. Don't worry, it's much more beautiful than it sounds. It's a chasm in the seaside cliffs where the waves crash in with incredible force, especially on stormy days. There are viewing platforms where you can watch the power of the ocean, and it's quite a spectacle. There are also lovely coastal paths for walking or cycling, offering beautiful views of the Atlantic and the coastline stretching towards Guincho Beach, which is famous for surfing and windsurfing. Cascais itself is a wonderful town to explore on foot. The historic center is full of charming, narrow streets, traditional Portuguese houses, little boutiques, and inviting cafes. You can visit the Condes de Castro Guimarães Museum, a beautiful 19th century mansion with a fascinating collection. The town has managed to retain its charm despite its popularity, and it's just a really pleasant place to spend a day or two. It's easy to get to from Lisbon, making it a perfect day trip or a great base for exploring the Estoril coast. Cascais is like a little jewel by the sea. Last, but certainly not least on our incredible journey through Portugal, we head to the north of the country to visit Braga. This city is one of Portugal's oldest, and it's often called the Portuguese Rome because of its rich religious history and a huge number of churches. But don't let that fool you into thinking it's a stuffy or quiet place. Braga is also a vibrant university city, So it has this fantastic mix of ancient traditions and youthful energy. It's a city of pilgrimage, a city of history, and a city that knows how to have a good time. The most iconic landmark in Braga, and one you've probably seen pictures of, is the Bom Jesus do Monte Sanctuary. It's located on a hilltop just outside the city, and it's famous for its incredible Baroque zigzag staircase. There are 577 steps, leading up past chapels depicting the Stations of the Cross, fountains, and statues. It's quite a climb, but the views from the top and the sheer artistry of the staircase itself are absolutely worth it. You can also take a funicular, one of the oldest water-powered funiculars in the world, if you're not feeling up to the climb. It's a truly breathtaking sight. Braga is also home to the Sé de Braga, or Braga Cathedral, which is one of the oldest cathedrals in Portugal. Its construction began in the 11th century, even before Portugal was officially a country. It's a fascinating mix of architectural styles, Romanesque, Gothic, Manueline, Baroque, reflecting its long and complex history. Exploring its chapels, cloisters, and the Cathedral Museum feels like walking through centuries of Portuguese religious art and architecture. It's a very important historical and spiritual center. The historic center of Braga is a delight to explore. It's largely pedestrianized, with beautiful squares, grand Baroque buildings, and charming narrow streets. You can visit the Arco da Porta Nova, a beautiful Baroque archway that was once one of the city gates. There are also Roman ruins scattered throughout the city, reminding you of Braga's ancient origins as Bracara Augusta. It's a city where you can just wander and soak in the atmosphere, discovering little details and hidden gems around every corner. It's very walkable and very welcoming, and Braga knows how to celebrate. The city is famous for its vibrant festivals, especially Semana Santa, Holy Week, leading up to Easter, which is one of the most elaborate and traditional celebrations in Portugal. Then there's the São João Festival in June, a huge street party with music, dancing, sardines, and people hitting each other on the head with plastic hammers. Yes, you heard that right, plastic hammers. It's all in good fun. The university also contributes to the city's lively atmosphere, with plenty of cultural events, cafes, and bars. Braga is a city that beautifully blends its ancient soul with a modern, energetic spirit. And there you have it. 10 incredible, amazing, must-visit spots in Portugal. I feel like I just went on a whirlwind tour myself, and I'm ready to book a flight right now. From the vibrant streets of Lisbon and Porto to the fairy tale magic of Sintra, the sunny beaches of the Algarve, the lush landscapes of Madeira, and the historic charm of Coimbra, Évora, and Braga, not to mention the wild beauty of the Azores and the chickness of Cascais. I mean, come on, Portugal really does have it all. I hope this little journey has inspired you to explore this beautiful country. Whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, a foodie, a beach bum, or just someone looking for an unforgettable adventure, Portugal will not disappoint. It's a country with a rich culture, friendly people, stunning scenery, and so much to discover. I barely scratched the surface, really. There are so many other little towns, hidden gems, and delicious foods to try. You could spend a lifetime exploring Portugal and still find new things to love. So what are you waiting for? Start planning that trip. And if you've been to Portugal and have other favorite spots, let me know in the comments below. I'm always looking for new places to add to my list. Thank you so much for watching, for coming along with me on this virtual adventure. Be kind to one another, and maybe I'll see you in Portugal. Or, in the next video. Bye.